Hello. Thank you for all the reactions I get, and I will answer somehow according to that what I know. But there's one thing I like to share with you, and that is very, very important. What moves your head will follow you. Nothing more, nothing less. So when I remember on one law, the more you get, the more you will, the more you have, the more you will get. And what I have is depending on our thoughts, then I think we have a good idea. We get a clear idea what life actually means. The more my thoughts move, let's say troubles, worries, we can say dark energy, the more dark energy will come to me and spoil my life. The more my thoughts, despite everything, move a very, very sparkling, bright, and light energy, the more will come to me. And I must admit, it takes a pretty long time until they found me because I was completely buried under sorrows or problems or something like that. Something like that. I want to remember you that it is up to you which kind of energy you move in your heads. But when you have a lot of light in your thoughts, then you will find for every problem a solution. And that is due for everything. For science, for mathematics, for physics, for chemistry, and so on. There is no single divine law which is a which stands in contradiction to physics or to chemistry or to astrophysics or whatever. When you find a law, it is due for every situation and not only for a few. The more brighter your thoughts are, the more you are able to solve problems, your own and in general. There was someone who's written me, have faith. Well, I never have faith. What should I? And I have no belief at all. Why? I don't think that anyone believes that 7 times 7 is 49. We know. We never get the other idea. I mean, we know 7 times 7 is 49 and that is not necessary to believe in it. We know that. Basta. And the same it is with gods. Gods are principles. We have a principle. We have a God of love. We have a God of joy. We have a God of honesty. We have a God of truth. We have a God of order. We have a God of language. We have a God of holy thinking, by the way. And when I do something, I do it on principle. I can be full of love because I belong to the principle love. I can be maybe I'm fantastic in sports because I belong to the principle on movement and sports and balance and with harmony. I make a point here that love is a fantastic stuff to that I become that I become unity with something. When I love something, I belong to it. And immediately this energy starts to fulfill me. And the idea is, or better to say, that's not the idea, it is quite a law, and it's logic. When I'm full with something, when something fulfills me, I immediately start to live it. There's no other way. When I'm full with something, I can't act different. And so I have somehow to start to be filled with something what I like. Professor Hawking is somehow an example. He managed to concentrate on something so different than his illness. Was maybe quite disturbing, but it doesn't finish him. I mean, he started to think about what is above us and start to study the dark holes and physics or whatever. And there comes an illness and say, by the way, here's me too. And he say, I can't go away. I have no time for you yet. And he's still alive. If he would be busy always to think about his illness, we could have said goodbye to him 50 years ago. For me, it's a fantastic example that when I move something I really fond of, I really love, I want to love, that is something what fulfills me and make me able to live it.